I'm attempting to make $3,000 as a part-time driver for DoorDash and Uber Eats. We'll see if it happens. Today is January 1st when I'm filming this video, and we'll get started with a dinner shift. The first order is for Wingstop for $12.50 for just under 6 miles. Sounds like a pretty decent one, so let's head inside and pick up that order. Well, I don't think that first order could have gone any better. And of course I didn't accept the very first one that came to my phone. There was one for like $3.50. And there were a couple others along the way that obviously I'm not going to take. Very, very happy with taking that $12.50 order because it was ready in the store. It was pretty far away from where I started off. So I think that's one of the reasons why it was ready before I got there. And then we just drove the extra like 4 miles and dropped it off for a $9 tip, $12.50. And now we're on our way to Cheesecake Factory. Well, it came up, so I might as well talk about it. Yes, I only got this order because I'm in the large order program. This is a catering order for Cheesecake Factory. Got it for $12, and the mileage is pretty decent, and I knew there was a very good chance that I was going to make more than $12 on this order because this one's pretty big. So I don't want to say like this video series that I'm going to do of all of the orders I'm going to complete in January. I'm not going to say that $3,000 is something you should expect in the amount of hours that I'm going to work. I'm not like trying to say this is exactly what you should expect, but I'm just saying this is my experience. And if you become a part of the large order program, you might be able to get orders like this along the way, just like I'm able to. So yes, we did drop that one off and it was $23, so pretty good there. But after that, DoorDash was not giving me anything good for a few minutes, and so we accepted this Uber Eats order for $15. Anyone can get orders like this on Uber. It's not part of the large order program on there. And wow, $15 for like 7 miles. This one was a good one, except for the fact it was taking me like far away from all of like the busy restaurants in my area. So I knew it might be a struggle to get an order coming back into my area, but figured $15 was definitely worth it. And yeah, sadly we did have to drive like the 5 miles all the way back, but we got a pretty good one. We got for $11 for Filiberto's. Very happy to see this one because I know that this restaurant is so solid. Usually has the orders ready before I even get there, and that was the case this time. And then next up was a DoorDash order. $13. We do have $3 peak pay on right now. I mean, it is January 1st. I guess I got a notification from one of my delivery apps that said like, oh, this is going to be a really busy night. Make sure that you're online. And I was like, okay, yeah, well, I'm going to go out anyway for this shift between 4:30 p.m. and let's say like 8:30, 9. I don't know, whenever it stops being busy. And I was going to come out here anyway. I'm like, all right, sure. And now we have $3 peak pay for the next like 2 hours. So feeling pretty good about that. So a pretty nice tip to go along with that to make it $13. And now we are doing another catering order. I'm so excited about this one, and DoorDash is so solid when I'm able to get these ones. So yeah, the payout's going to be nice. Let's go see if it's ready. I guess I should explain the whole, like, you can't expect to make as much money as me. That, I don't know, that just sounds kind of weird. I'm just saying that my earnings may be a little bit higher than a lot of other people's, especially if you're a new driver, just because I'm in a very high cost of living area and I am continuing to get like really good orders. And in this whole like January series, well, it's going to be filmed in January and then I'm going to be posting it like in January and February. In this entire series, like I am going to be trying to work only like the very busy times. That way I can make more money per hour and I can maximize the amount of time that I'm on the road and I can turn that into more profit. So, I mean, yeah, with that catering order, that did turn out to be, it was a really nice one. I think that was like $30 or something like that. So that was great, but I did have to drive back quite a bit. I did get this one for $19 for 7 miles, but that was after I'd already driven like 3 miles back towards the hotspot. And this one was a little bit upsetting because I did have to wait like, it was a full 30 minutes in this restaurant. There was like 6 other drivers before me, and I did not want to cancel it and try to get another one because it was $19, and I'd already driven like 4 miles, 5 miles to the restaurant after the previous 3. So I was like, I'm just gonna hold on to this. I was just like checking my emails and stuff like that. I was kind of bored in there, but it was worth it because I mean, $19 right there. And okay, so our next order, I got one from Uber Eats, and it was $3.50 for 2 orders. That's both of them no tipped, and there was a lot further distance than a lot of orders. So I was like, absolutely not. No way am I ever accepting that. And I'm glad that I didn't accept anything bad because we got another large order for $14. And this is from a very nice steakhouse. So we're hoping that it's more than 14. Well, that order was absolutely worth accepting. It's just, I've been having some like lengthy deliveries today. Not like anything crazy, but what I'm used to is more of like 2-mile deliveries, 3-mile deliveries, because that's how I get more orders done faster. But then when payouts like this and miles, if it's more than 5, oh well, you just gotta do it. And that was so worth it because we got almost $30 for it. So fantastic. And then we had to make our way back to some of the restaurants, and we got Panda Express for our $14 from Uber. I love when they show the full payout on these orders, or more than what they've shown in the past of just like $10 and hoping it turns out to be more. It's just nice to see $14 right there. And so we got that one taken care of, and now we're on another $14 delivery for Streets of New York. Man, I really thought that I was only going to be out here for like 3.5 hours, maybe 4, but it's already past 4 hours right now, and it looks like we're still going strong. Extremely busy on both DoorDash and Uber Eats, so we're just gonna keep delivering. Might as well when we're making good money. That order worked out so well. Another $14 in my pocket, followed up by a DoorDash order for $9. This might actually be like the worst order that I've accepted so far today, which this is not a bad order by any means. So I'm gonna have to take this. And Cheesecake Factory, pretty good restaurant. So I was just very happy to do it. And then we got another one after dropping off that Cheesecake Factory order. It was Walmart for $24. This one showed up in Trip Radar, which I basically just ignore 99.9% of all of these orders. They're always so bad, but this one ended up being really good, and it was headed in a direction where I wanted to go. And so I was like, well, yeah, I'll at least try. And I clicked it, and it started matching me, and I accepted it, and we were off to Walmart. So man, that was so solid. Just waited like 5 to 7 minutes for them to bring out the order. It always takes about that long. And then we were off to the customer, and it was pretty heavy, and it was a 3rd-story apartment, a lot of items, but we got it done. And oh man, this day has just been amazing. I mean, I'm not going to work too many hours throughout the weeks, and the months. I said that I am a part-time driver and I want to work part-time hours, and this day I worked like 5 hours, just over 5 hours, and I made like $121 on DoorDash and over $100 on Uber Eats, and I only drove like 81 miles, so $226 in just over 5 hours. Absolutely killed it today, and we're gonna have to see how the rest of the week goes and the month goes, because I want to make $3,000 just working about like 25 to 35 hours a week, and working normal hours that, like, even if you have like a 9-to-5 job, you could still work most of these hours. So I want to try it out, see how much we can make this month. Hopefully it's $3,000 or more. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to check out any links in the description, like to download Solo or things like that, it helps out the channel, or to download Upside, things like that. It really makes a difference and helps this channel keep going. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.